Yo, today we got caught red-handed. Subway worker thought he could get away with $10,000.
Inch roast beef and cheese with Swiss.
Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway.
He worked the counter, made the sandwiches, and earned his paycheck. But for months, a Subway employee was quietly stealing from the safe. Over time, he managed to take $10,000 right under everyone's nose.
Mr. Smith, step away. Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do it fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on you, bud?
No.
What?
Someone will be right out to help you.
No, she is enough for the store.
She'll be right back. See you in a second. Step on. Step on. All right, we are going to park right over here for a moment.
What? And he got him a sub. He made him make him a sub. He ordered his sub. Got his sub. And then arrested him.
603 Delta 1015.
Like, bro, I made your sub. I hooked you up.
Watch that.
Did they take the gloves off his hands?
Road Patrol for transport. If you would just lean against that for a moment. Thank you, sir. Anything on you that I should know about?
No, just myself.
Okay, nothing that sharp, or I don't have to worry about being stuck. I've been stuck before as a reason. Oh. Get some cash falling out of your pocket. Looks like 25 and put it right back here in your pocket, all right? What about these keys?
Bro, no way. They still got the gloves on them.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I leave that here, all right? What's in here?
Nothing.
Not getting fresh. All right, looks like more cash. You got a lot of zippers, man. Not getting fresh.
Can I be asked while I'm being detained?
I was asked by another detective to pick you up and detain you so that he can have a chat with you. If you would, just give me a few moments, all right? Can you sit still with this gentleman for a moment? I need to go grab my Miranda card real quick.
Sit over here on the curb.
Okay, let me...
Another detective said to come to get me.
Yes, sir, he did.
Can I ask why?
He knows all about it. It's not my case. But just in case you do want to chat with me, I'll get you a Miranda card real quick so you understand.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
Okay.
Well,
Hold on.
Before she leave, I just want to give her like my stuff.
Okay, well, I understand all that.
And I want to call someone.
Go and have a seat. Okay, have a seat.
Anything belongs to Subway?
He's got keys right there.
Yeah, but my house is over here.
All right, Mr. Lewis, I'm not asking you any questions, but I am going to read this to you. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Did you understand all of those? Do you want me to repeat any of them? I'm sorry, sir. Can you say it out loud? Okay. I just want to make sure that you understood me and there was no misinterpretation. All right. Give us a few moments. When the employee gets here, we'll separate the keys. Make sure that you've got your personal stuff. All right.
That's tough. Man,
We got a second 1015 for Vera. He's going to be coming out to speak to him, but we just need to transform him to the...
Well, I thought it was a real dog. I'm cooked.
Yes, sir. You're down at Southern and Crestwood at the Subway. Eat fresh.
Officers transported the suspect back to the station for questioning, and when the cameras started rolling, he gave his side of the story. Meanwhile, The store manager provided a detailed statement of what led up to the arrest.
Now, Jake, you already made a police report with us, and what we're going to do is I'm going to swear you in.
Okay.
Okay, so everything you tell me from here is going to be the truth.
Okay.
Okay, so raise your right hand. You swear everything you tell me is going to be the truth?
I do.
All right, so let's get started. Jake, briefly, what made you call us initially?
Well, I just started noticing the sales were lower than they should be.
Well, let's start off. What store are we?
Subway.
Okay, and you are the
Owner, yes.
And what is the address to the Subway?
12041 Southern Boulevard, Suite 2, Loxatchee.
Okay, and what day did you notice the shortage?
It would have been. Well, I've noticed the sales been down for a while, but last 2 Saturdays ago would have been the 3rd. I went to the store and there was, opened the safe expecting there to be money and there was none. So that kind of got me thinking.
Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take the beer, man.
I do.
Good. You?
Look, I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good, unless I'm sick.
All right, so you know why you're under arrest?
No, sir.
All right, I was just going to explain why you're under arrest.
I'm always good unless I'm
I
sick.
told my partner here you don't want to talk, but I will at least inform you what's going on, okay?
No, I didn't tell him I didn't want to. He was reading me the Miranda, and I was like, okay. I guess he wanted me to, converse about it. But the Miranda, I know, there's nothing you could really say, but
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understood your rights in the Miranda,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That just explains your
Yeah,
rights
of
that you
course.
afforded.
of course.
I don't know, but right before that you said, yeah, I don't want to talk. Was that in reference to what's going on, or you didn't want to talk to him in general?
No, when he was talking about, I was just waiting on him to read the Miranda. He didn't read me the Miranda then.
Oh, okay.
It's,
So you
it's
wanted
pointless to talk about anything.
So you wanted your rights read first.
Yeah,
before you
not even, but it's like we grown men. We don't got time.
say 2 weeks.
Mhm.
All right. You have been voiding out transactions,
Mhm.
taking cash from customers, and
Mhm.
it doesn't go into cash, the till.
Right.
You've been pocketing the money. So there's a lot of video matching up with all your cancellations. So your boss came to us and said, hey, I have Mr. Smith has 86 voided transactions over a 2-week period, which is far above normal.
Right.
So there's an allotted amount of voided transactions. You bring up applesauce or whatever, you're gonna void it out. You're voiding out a whole transaction, like 3 subs, 2 subs, and then in the video, when we correlate the transaction to the video, you see, you take the cash, you tell the people the card's not working, or the card's not working, whatever it may be. They give you cash, you take the cash, you go back to the back of the room. I don't know what's back there, and if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from, but it's not coming from the till. Okay.
Okay.
So then the manager started matching up because the profits were low, and these are all on days you're working by yourself.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is why you're under arrest.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, sort of,
Okay.
kind of.
So I mean, you read Miranda. So if you want to talk about why you're doing it, I don't know, maybe you're not getting paid enough or needing more money for your bills, and just like a side hustle to get some extra cash. I don't know.
Trying to get him, sweeten him up,
I
talk.
don't know how you
Don't say nothing to that man.
You have a suspended license, revoked license,
Mhm.
right? So I don't know if you need money to get home, and this is why you're doing this. It's not a lot of money, because Subway doesn't. It's not like $100 bill.
Right,
It's
right.
like $20, $10.
Right.
And he did this morning too, because he was sending me a video this morning until the other employee showed up, and then the transaction stopped. So, do you have anything to say about that?
No.
Do you
Don't
wanna
say
watch
nothing.
One of the videos.
Nah, I don't got anything to say. I don't have anything to say.
Just keep it at that.
Yeah.
It's just a universe, so I'm not really,
Well, universe one.
No, I'm just saying it's just the universe. Like, things happen,
Like what things have happened.
No, I'm just
He
saying,
trying to get him to
things
admit it.
happen. I'm not, I'm not feeling like, like really like on some other type of time. I'm aware of what's going on.
Okay. Well, is there a reason? Is there like like a reason that you have to do this, or is it
He
just-
trying to force him to say that he did it.
Listen, I understand like rent's
Right.
rent's expensive.
Right.
A lot of shit's expensive.
Right.
And I understand that working a job like that, and then you also just got out of prison a couple years ago.
He's forcing
so
it.
It's hard to get a job that's gonna
But
pay
nah,
the
it
bills.
ain't got nothing to do with that.
No?
Nah,
You're just trying to-
because if that's the case, if that's the case, I would have been back in prison for real.
Getting it.
I went to prison for
Getting,
robbery. I went.
getting the big rips.
Nah, I'm just saying if that was the case,
Yeah.
that's not really the case. Like
So then
you
what-
gotta. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm not saying I did do it.
That's what he trying to get him to say, whether he did it or not.
You gotta I know I'm a black guy, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I know I'm overqualified for the job. You know what I'm saying. I just feel like this. Like I said, it's just the universe. Like I wasn't like I take.
He's spinning that detective in
responsibility,
circles.
whatever, I'm a man for
Okay.
anything. You know what I'm saying. So, it happened. I'ma just deal with whatever.
Was it just something easy to do over that course of time?
Nah, it's not that, cause it's like since you guys got camera footage, you could go back and I haven't stole from him. Feel what I'm saying? Like I've been working for him for a minute.
For 2 months.
Yeah.
And it started
So-
like right at the end of January.
So it's like
So it's been recent, like the last.
I don't know about right at the end of January, but like I don't it's like if you're getting accused for something and you just get into the store, it's like I ain't even been here that long.
Yeah. But that wasn't right when you got in the store.
Hmm?
It wasn't right when you got in the store.
What you mean?
You started working 2 months ago. So this is like a little bit later, right? This is
Right, but I'm saying like
the videos I have go back.
2 months is still
February.
new at a job.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right, I catch you.
All right. So
You still
that's
considered the new person.
2 weeks ago. It's over 2
Maybe,
weeks.
yeah,
2 weeks.
probably like 2
Today's
weeks.
what, the 17th?
Right.
Today's 17th, 16th.
Right.
So it's about 2 weeks.
Right.
So the last 2 weeks. So in the last 2 weeks, the universe changed for you, where you.
No, what I mean by the universe, meaning whatever someone does,
Whatever you face with, you just gotta deal with it.
Have to accept it or run from it for real.
Well, that's everything in life. Consequences.
Yeah,
That's what he mean when he say the universe.
Everyone has
Egghead.
consequences to every action.
For sure.
Okay.
That's why I'm not. It is what it is. I'm not finna sit up here and like I haven't been treated fairly. You feel what I'm saying? So
Well,
today?
Today?
No. I'm just saying, like in general, like I run the store. Like I said, it wasn't like
He talking too much
I've
now.
been-
For the work you're doing, you should have got compensated a little more money, or compensated at a higher rate.
Not even. It's like you gotta treat the people right, man. You
So
gotta.
what were the inequities at Subway? What was the owner? Was the owner not doing something right?
Man, I don't.
Was he leaving you by yourself too much?
I don't know. You could say
They
that,
tryna put a
maybe,
story
but
together
it's like,
so they can present it.
You gotta do your people right, man. If someone's working for you,
No, I understand.
You know.
you got to treat your employees properly, right?
right.
But I'm saying, what did he do that wasn't proper? What was he doing to make it unfair for you?
I don't really know. That's a very good question. I don't really know. I don't really know for real.
Because I met the guy. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, shut up.
but,
You're a cop.
Man, listen, man. I'm not sitting up here making it a race issue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I'm a black man for real.
Okay.
You
Well,
know?
I'm
All right,
looking
he
for
yapping now.
something
Treat
that's
just
someone
just
good.
just treat your people fairly. Like I'm not just store, and they the only one working. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
He yapping. He should just not said nothing.
comes behind this, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not running from anything. You know what I'm saying? So
Question for you.
Yeah.
Do you still live in Lauderhill?
no.
Okay. I'm gonna need your new address because the jail's gonna need it when you get booked in.
Mhm.
Because out of county changes bonds, changes stuff like that.
What you mean? Like
Higher bonds. Lauderhill's out of Palm Beach County. Lauderhill's in
Right.
Broward.
So where am I going?
You're going to Palm Beach County Jail.
So I'm gonna be in there for the weekend.
No, you'll be given a bond.
I'll be giving the bond today.
Yeah. So
I wasn't like I won't even sit up here and be like I was like, man, I'm for the people. So it is what it is. Fuck it. You know, it is what it is. I'm for the people.
Okay.
You know, so it wasn't like I was taken from, like, it wasn't like I was like. Right,
So you finna admit it now.
I get it. I'm for the people though, man. Yeah, you damn for sure.
So
For sure.
you're like Robin Hood. You're doing some Robin Hood shit, right? You taking money from people who got money and giving it to the people.
I ain't never tapped into Robin Hood.
That's what he did. He took. Once you get booked in, I think it takes like about an hour or two, and then they'll give you a phone call to a bondsman. You call it bondsman, and you get your bond set.
All right, let's get on it, cause I got a show tonight, man.
A show?
What do you do? I do music.
Rap?
Yeah, I do music. I do all that.
So, are you rapping tonight, or are you playing instruments, or are you playing the?
I'm playing for a band tonight. Opening up, yeah. What
are you playing? Drums?
Nah, I'm opening up. Okay. Opening up for some artists.
Where?
Where is it? What is the venue? It's in Miami.
Oh, you're going to Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long drive ahead of you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get your West Palm address, and then I can get.
I don't have a West Palm address.
Where do you live?
I stay in like Oakland Park.
Oh, so you still in Broward?
Yeah.
What's the address down there?
The suspect was arrested and charged with felony theft and scheme to defraud. In the end, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation. What do you think?
Yeah.
Was justice served?
I don't doubt it. Like, that was like, that's, I'm not mad at that. Because he ain't really did nothing crazy. I feel like if he made it aggressive, he, like, made their job harder. They couldn't really,